Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz. She is a Democrat from Florida, also the chair of the Democratic National Committee. Congresswoman, it's great to have you with me. As you were able, I hope, to hear the entire speech from the president there. What struck you the most about why he was there, and basically not just the physicality of the president appearing before Planned Parenthood, but the statements that he made, especially in reference to what's going on in North Dakota?
Well, I think it's a significant occasion when the President of the United States has made the first appearance before Planned Parenthood of any president. And it's a strong signal that this administration consistently has supported women's access to make her own health care decisions, as President Obama said right at the top of his speech, and how critically important it is that we be able to maintain that right. That was a huge bone of contention during the campaign. The Republicans concluded during their autopsy after the campaign that their principles were sound. Well, millions of American women disagreed, and that's why they voted for President Obama in overwhelming numbers.
So in the past 6 weeks, as the president was pointing out, there are 5 states that have adopted some of the more strict laws and restrictions in the country right now when it comes to a woman's right to choice what she's doing reproductively. How is there not an assault when we think about that? How is there not an assault on a woman's right to choose right now? When we see the fact that instead of concentrating on jobs or the economy, that lawmakers are still hung up on the fact that they want to regulate what a woman has a right to do with her own body.
Well, you're exactly right, Thomas. There is an assault on a woman's right to make her own health care decisions. And, I think we have to focus not just on the fact that reproductive choices are important when it comes to Planned Parenthood and when it comes to women's health care, but as a breast cancer survivor, it is that statistic that President Obama mentioned, 1 in 5 women in America have gotten health care from a Planned Parenthood clinic. There are thousands and thousands of women who have gotten cancer screenings and made sure that they could get their well woman care at those clinics. And Republicans still are trying to defund Planned Parenthood, eliminate Title X funding, which funds public access to health cancer screenings and HIV and AIDS screenings. They're still trying to restrict all over the country and in Congress a woman's right to make her own reproductive choices. And the gap between the extremist Republican view and Democrats and independents and moderates across this country is so wide when it comes to the issues important to women. Obamacare in particular, as we fully implement it, we need to make sure that we can continue to give women access to preventative health care like cancer screenings without a copay or a deductible, access to birth control for free so that a woman can decide at what point in her life or whether she wants to actually have a family.
Congresswoman,
Republicans would deny all that.
You talk about extremist opinions on the right, though, but I need to ask you while I have you here and get you about this blog post that RNC Chair Reince Priebus wrote a couple of weeks ago where he accused Planned Parenthood of supporting infanticide and even questioned if the DNC and specific Democratic lawmakers also supported infanticide. How do you respond to that?
Well, this is how dramatically out of touch the chairman of the RNC and the entire Republican Party are with women. Women in this country simply want to be able to make sure the government can't tell us how and when to make our own health care decisions. We want to control decisions related to our own bodies. And what the Republicans did 2 weeks ago at their meeting was that they reaffirmed their opposition to a woman's right to make her own health care decisions, and they doubled down with statements like that. But, they've just gotten done performing an autopsy, and essentially the women voters in this country made it very clear on Election Day that the Republican Party is dead to them.
Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, we're going to let you get back to work. Thank you so much for taking time out for me. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Thomas.
I want to bring in now and say good morning to Sandra Fluke. She's a woman's health care advocate, recent Georgetown University Law School graduate as well. So